And we've been waiting all day for a Sunday night. Welcome, football fans, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here in Week 10 of the 2025 NFL season. And ladies and gentlemen, we have got a huge matchup here today where we will see an AFC conference clash with the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. And this stadium right now is filled with so many Pittsburgh Steelers fans. We'll have to see, is it more Chargers fans or Steelers fans here tonight for this big prime time showdown here in the NFL. Woohoo! All right, getting some stuff going here. Let's try this out. Something a little different here and see how this goes. All right, not too bad, I guess. How are we looking here? How are we looking? Not sure if I like this. Yeah, we're going to switch it up. Alright, just checking out something new here, folks. Thought I could work the camera a little bit better, but we're going to go ahead and just keep it a little old school way we've always done it. Alright, hope you guys are doing good, man. We're getting ready for the kickoff here today with the Chargers taking on the Steelers. Let's get ready for you guys as we go over this matchup here. And first we'll look at both teams and their injury reports as we get ready with the countdown to kickoff. All right, guys, so as we look at the injury reports here for both teams, first we'll start with the Pittsburgh Steelers. We see they will be without guard Isaiah Surlemelo, and also safety Jarrell Peppers will also be out with this one with a quadriceps injury, and wide receiver Scotty Miller will also be inactive with a finger injury. And that was a moment of silence there at SoFi Stadium. And now, guys, we'll go over to the injury report here for the Los Angeles Chargers. But first, guys, I want to be the first to say rest in peace to Paul Tagliabue, the former NFL commissioner, passed away earlier today. Rest in peace, Paul Tagliabue. We see for the Chargers, they will be without Tahib Still, the cornerback. Also, Andrade Lobert Smith, their rookie wide receiver, will also be inactive here today for the Chargers. So looking at this matchup here, guys, honestly, I think what we have to pay attention to is I think for the Chargers, they have to be able to overcome these injuries with these both their right tackle and their left tackle missing in this game. I think that's going to be a big look at here for what's going to happen with the Chargers offense, because honestly, for the Steelers, their defense has improved over the last few games, and now they got to put it together here and continue to improve. And if they can force turnovers against this Chargers offense, and they are known for giving up turnovers, I think we're definitely going to be doing it. What's up, Carson? You like the camera the other way? I thought it was a little fuzzy. Let's check this out here. See, it's not coming in as clear as I would like, but Guess this isn't too bad. What's going on, Carson? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. How we doing, buddy? Welcome to the channel. Let's see, does that make a difference? I just think that's just not... I don't like the clarity on that angle. All right, guys, just trying to make some technical adjustments here. Hope everybody's doing good. All right, I think we're set up here good. My side's a little crooked, but whatever. All right. As we get ready to kick things off here today, guys, right now, the Chargers are favored right now according to the matchup predictor on ESPN.com. But for me, though, I think Pittsburgh really does stand a chance in this one. I don't think it's all Chargers. I actually think Pittsburgh's going to keep it very close, and I've got them winning this game just based on the injuries that we've seen from the Chargers and how much better this Steelers defense has gotten over the last few weeks. I think that's going to be the big part here in this one. Oh, dang, look at that. We got Juke saying he's riding his whole paycheck tonight on the Steelers. Let's go, man. And Carson, appreciate you, dog, holding it down for us here in the chat. All right, guys, we are literally minutes away from kickoff here tonight, guys. Let's go. Good luck, Juke. Hopefully you'll win some money today, guy. Oh my goodness, and ladies and gentlemen, some big breaking news here. Keenan Allen could become the Chargers' all-time leading receiver here tonight. 954 career receptions with the Chargers. That's one away from tying the team record held by Antonio Gates. Ay, ay, ay. All right, and Antonio Gates there on the sidelines, dapping up Keenan Allen. And Keenan Allen will only need 2 receptions here today to become the all-time leader in the franchise history of the Los Angeles Chargers. And Jim Harbaugh in his second season as a head coach there of the Chargers, taking on Mike Tomlin in his 19th season as the Steelers head coach. What's up, Mitch? I've got the Eagles in that game against the Packers. Bob, what's going on? One of our members in the chat. We're doing good, man. Had a busy weekend. Yeah, man, tough loss for my Buccaneers on Sunday. But, man, a lot of tough losses around the NFL this weekend and some upsets. All right, so it looks like Pittsburgh will get the opening kickoff here today. And we are underway, and Dicker the kicker, is going to kick this one out of bounds, and that's going to be a flag to kick off this game. All right, guys, got the poll question up for everybody in the chat as we get ready in this one. The Pittsburgh Steelers comes out on offense here, led by quarterback Aaron Rodgers, and look for DK Metcalf and Aaron Rodgers to continue their rapport, getting connected with one another here on this offense. And that offensive line has improved over the last few weeks. So 1st and 10 now at the 40-yard line after the penalty. A toss play to Warren, but we've got a flag to kick things off here for Pittsburgh, and that's going to be a false start. Hey, Roy, it's okay, man. You win some, you lose some, buddy. I need 3 touchdowns from Rodgers, please. That's a tall task here today. And we see Andreas Pete making his season debut here on the offensive line for the Steelers, coming off of injured reserve. So 1st and 15 now after the penalty here for Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the ball here at the 35-yard line.
Standing still in some places, not others. And so they will sort that and get it right. And Rodgers, our referee, asked them to turn off those clocks on the ribbons, which may be easier said than done. Apparently so. Where is that switch?
So 1st and 15 coming up here for Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah. And Rodgers in the shotgun here at the 35-yard line. The Chargers rush 4. Rodgers pump fakes, gets rid of it. Warren, nice catch out of the backfield, and he's only going to get a couple yards there on that play. So 2nd down and long coming up here for Pittsburgh. And Aaron Rodgers has had a pretty good season thus far. A 69% completion percentage, over 200 passing yards per game with 17 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. The most touchdowns by a Steelers quarterback since 2021 with the 17 TDs this year. And now Rodgers trying to get his team in scoring range on their first drive here. It's 2nd down and 12. Rodgers in the shotgun, quick throw, gets that completed to his receiver to the 45-yard line. That's Austin with the grab, number 19. So after missing some games with a shoulder injury, Austin now returns with his first catch in this one, and that's a nice gain there of about 8 yards, and a 3rd down and 4 coming up here for Rodgers and the Steelers offense. Hey, yeah, man. Good game for the Patriots, man. My Buccaneers got some stuff they got to figure out. That's for sure. And now 3rd and 4 here coming up for Rodgers. He's in the shotgun. At the 46, looking to throw. Pump fakes, rolls to his left, steps up in the pocket. Oh, and that's going to be incomplete. Intended for Austin. And the pressure got to the quarterback for the Steelers offense. And that's going to end up being 4th down coming up here. Nice play for the pass rush here as we see the Steelers defense rushes 4, and they're able to get pressure on Rodgers, and Rodgers is forced to have to get rid of the football quickly. He had Austin in the flat, but unfortunately not able to connect on that throw. So now a punt coming up here, and the Chargers went for the block, and this one will be fair caught at about the 11-yard line, and that's where the Chargers offense will take over here in this one. And we'll see how Ladd McConkey, Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnson, and Orion Gaskin can do in this high-powered passing offense for quarterback Justin Herbert. Remember, guys, they are without their starting right tackle and left tackle here in this game. Bob, still plenty of time left in the season, man. Do you think the Pats will make the Super Bowl this year? Caleb, I think it's definitely a good possibility. They're looking like a legit threat, dude. And now 1st and 10, a handoff here to Vidal, and he only gets about a yard on that carry. So 2nd down and long coming up here for the Chargers at the 12-yard line. So 2nd down and 8 coming up here for Herbert. Play action, looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Harris with the catch, but he's going to be tackled down after a loss of a yard. An excellent play there from the Steelers defense. So 3rd down and long coming up now for the Chargers. And Herbert had to get rid of that ball quickly as Highsmith was there on the pressure. Harris catches that one in the flat, but a nice tackle there by number 26, I believe. And that's Brandon Eccles with the tackle, and a nice play there for the Steelers defensive back. So 3rd down and 9, now at the 11-yard line. And Herbert in the shotgun looking to throw over the left side, right through the hands of his tight end, Gaskin. And that's going to be incomplete, and a quick 3 and out for the Chargers offense. And Pittsburgh not playing on defense as well. They came to play here in this Sunday Night Football matchup. Porter was one-on-one with the coverage, and that one just through the hands of his tight end. Herbert may have threw that one a little too soon, but really a good chance for the tight end to make a play on the ball, and it just goes through his hands. So now from the 11-yard line, we'll see a punt here from the Chargers. Oh, and the Steelers almost get there for a blocked punt. And that one's going to go out of bounds, I believe, at about the 40-yard line. And we'll see where they spot it here. And right about the 45, 46-yard line. So the Steelers end up with great field position here thanks to their defense. So now Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh comes back out onto the field, and we'll see what the Steelers offense has in store coming up here next, guys. All right, what's going on with the chat here, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you, thank you. Corey, what's going on? What's up, Buddha? Yeah, unfortunately, Jay, big loss for my Bucks on the Patriots, man, but hey, it happens, dude. Appreciate y'all hanging out on the channel. As a Browns fan, I'm pissed. Hey, Bob, I can understand, man. Losing to the Jets, that's got to be tough for the Browns fans right now. But, hey, you can't win them all, guys. That's the way it goes in the NFL. Tough teams, tough matchups, and sometimes you're going to see upsets as well. But, hey, thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. If you guys have any football questions, make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats. If not, maybe hit me up with a shout-out, whatever you guys want to do here tonight. Just hope you enjoy the live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, Corey, here we go. Here we go. Coming to brag, huh? Your Eagles haven't even played yet, and if you still rooted for the Falcons like you used to, you wouldn't be bragging after they lost. Brother. All right, we see here a 3-and-out drive for the Chargers right after the Pittsburgh Steelers had their own 3-and-out drive here to start the game. So now Pittsburgh comes back on offense here in the first quarter with 12 minutes remaining in great field position at the 46-yard line of the Chargers. Bob, it's okay, man. You can become a new fan of a team whenever you want, dude. That's the best part about being a football fan. Now, for me, I've been too diehard of a Bucs fan, man. My dad, God rest his soul, he'd probably be turning over in his grave if I wasn't a Bucs fan, to be honest with you. But hey, it's okay. It's okay, man. You can't win them all. The Miami Dolphins were the last team to go undefeated in the NFL regular season, so, or I should say the Patriots, in that case. Juke, that's awesome, man. Good luck to your Packers tomorrow. So 1st and 10 now here at the 46-yard line. And Rodgers lined up in the shotgun for Pittsburgh. He's going to hand it off on the draw play. Warren goes to the right side, and he's able to get about 4 yards on that play. So 2nd down coming up here for Pittsburgh, and Khalil Mack, a guy they're happy to have back along that defensive line, has most certainly made a big impact here for this Chargers defense. You're right, Jude. Packers definitely got to get it together, man. Cowboy cheerleader, says Antonio. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, Justin getting the Winfield Jr. creamsicle jersey on Friday. That's pretty cool. So 2nd down and 6 now for Pittsburgh at the 42. Another handoff here. Warren up the middle, and he's stuffed after about a yard on that play. And Denzel Perryman, number 6, with the tackle. Yeah, Bob, you can say that again. Packers are definitely such a strange team. And a nice handoff there, and man, Perryman really right there in the rushing lane stuffs the running back on that draw play. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 5. And Pittsburgh just outside the 40-yard line here. And Rodgers in at shotgun. And Rodgers looking to throw. Under pressure, rolling to his left. Big throw downfield's got a man. And overthrows his intended target. Looking for DK Metcalf. He had him one-on-one and not able to connect. And man, Rodgers is pissed. And you can see Rodgers this season has not been afraid to be vocal with this football team. And now Rodgers here under pressure. He stepped over to the left side, made some room to be able to make that throw. DK Metcalf comes open, but sort of stutter steps. And I think that's what Rodgers was upset about. And wait a minute, Boswell kicks a 59-yard field goal, and that puts the Pittsburgh Steelers on the board. Thank you for the diabolical mustache comment. Appreciate that. Yeah, Dylan, it sucks, man. The Buccaneers have definitely been struggling over the last few weeks, especially on offense. All right, so all right, thank you guys for hanging out here. And Bob, I'm definitely a huge Baker fan now too. I respect the Packers. They got more QBs in one season than you guys had in your franchise history. Yeah, you got that right. Definitely as a Browns fans, man. Corey, don't even try. Look, you see this, guys? I got an Eagles fan over here trying to recruit me. Come on, Corey. What you doing, man? Jeez. All right, guys, so let's go over that last drive there for Pittsburgh. And honestly, the defense is who really set them up to get that field goal to give them the lead because it was only 4 plays and 5 yards. So they're able to take that opportunity and kick a 59-yard field goal to take a 3-0 lead here in the first quarter with just over 10 minutes remaining. Pittsburgh leads 3-0 over the Chargers. Let's go Chargers, says Jason. And Bob, yep, you can say that again. Bum ba bum bum bum. If you guys have any shout outs or any football questions you guys want to ask, just hit me up with those super chats. If not, please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So just waiting for commercial breaks to get over, man. Yeah, Watson's still on injured reserve, isn't he? And Jason says we got a 30-17 Chargers final, getting the victory here today. Well, guys, get your votes in there in the poll. Oh, yeah, guys, I got a couple of fantasy football leagues this year. Not doing too shabby in one. Another one I'm struggling in right now. So we'll see here. A nice return up to the 31-yard line, and that's where the Chargers will start here on their next drive. Ba-dum-bum. Kyle Duggar, the newly acquired safety here for Pittsburgh, most certainly should help out that secondary. And now 1st and 10. Herbert, under pressure, gets rid of it. Oh, and Ladd McConkey right through his hands. He was open and not able to complete that one. So 2nd down and long coming up here for the Chargers. And Ladd McConkey was open on the left side of the field, and that one just goes right through his hands. And McConkey there, number 15, he's got a chance to make a catch right there, and he just lets it go through his hands. So 2nd down and 10 now for Herbert at the 31-yard line. Herbert looking to throw, 4-man rush, gets that one completed. Johnson with the grab and run, and he's got a nice gain of about 9.5, and they're going to mark him about a half a yard shy of the 1st down marker. And it looks like the Chargers are going to go for the tush push here. Oh, and Herbert got stuffed on the play. And the Chargers defense, or I should say the Steelers steel curtain, comes up with the stop. And man, the Chargers went pretty fast there on that 3rd down and short play. And I thought for sure Herbert was going to get the tush push 1st down. But instead, the Steelers defense were able to stop him. So another 4th down. 4th and 1 here for the Chargers. They're at the 40-yard line. They need to get to the 41. Herbert trying to draw him off sides. Herbert gets the push there. And I think he's going to have enough for the 1st down, Chargers. That's right, guys. The tush push on 4th and 1 is the first down of the night here in this one. Oh, my goodness. So now 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line here for the Chargers. Toss play. Vidal steps up, but it gets hit behind the line of scrimmage. But a nice effort there. That looks like Patterson, number 32, with the carry. So 2nd down and long coming up here for the Chargers. And already under 8 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter. And Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator, here trying to dial up something. And now Chargers set up for 2nd down and 9 at the 43. Herbert in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. A nice diving grab there from the tight end. And that's a gain maybe of 6 on the play. We'll see where they mark it. It's now 3rd down coming up for the Chargers offense. And Herbert throws that one off his back foot and a nice diving grab from Gaskin, the tight end, who has most certainly made an impact over the last 3 weeks. The 5th-round draft pick out of Syracuse, only 22 years of age, sets up a 3rd down and 3 at the 49. Herbert in the shotgun here. The Steelers showing blitz on this play. They rush 4. Pittsburgh gets pressure. Herbert, almost throws the interception. And Porter Jr.'s right there, and it's incomplete. So 4th down and 3 coming up here for the Chargers. And Pittsburgh's thought they had a turnover there. Porter Jr., number 24, was in coverage. He goes against Keenan Allen. And he's right there in front of the veteran wideout. And that was an easy interception, but Porter not able to ring it in.
Speaking of families in football, you might hear about that one after the game.
Dude, Turbo, back-to-back champions for the LA Dodgers. Hell yeah. Should have been bad lines of the trader, Dim. Proved it today. Lynch loves draft picks. It's sad they wasn't in Buka in WWE 2 and 7.
Inside the 5-yard line for the Chargers. About that back.
So a nice punt there, and the Steelers will take over on offense with 6:47 left to go here in the first quarter. Yeah, Jason, I don't know. Who are there some picks that we would have been able to get to help us out? I mean, maybe Rashid Shaheed or Jacoby Myers could have been a big help for our team, but I just think that, maybe giving up too much draft capital is a thing you got to worry about. But hey, for the Bucs, they just got to get healthier, man, in my opinion, and just try to clean up a little bit of the mistakes going forward, and we'll see what happens. And guys, look at that, man. Jeffrey R. with the $5 super chat donation. How's it going tonight, my brother? We doing good, man. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you with the super chat. How are you doing tonight, Jeffrey? Thanks for hanging out. One of our members here on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, tough loss for my Buccaneers today, but they were competitive against a very good New England Patriots football team. So really, we'll just have to see if the Buccaneers can bounce back. They've got another AFC East division matchup against the Buffalo Bills next week on the road. So we'll have to see how the Bucs fare in that one. Jeff Yard, appreciate you, brother. Thanks for being a member on here. And thank you for the $5 super chat donation. Natalie, what's going on? And Juke says, let's go Steelers. Hell yeah. All right, guys, just waiting to get back from commercial break here in this one. Appreciate every single one of y'all hanging out on the channel. And guys, can you believe it? John Cena will be at his final Boston show tomorrow on Monday Night Raw. Crazy, man. Crazy. Here's a good question for you guys in the chat. Is the Colts running back Jonathan Taylor the MVP of the NFL thus far through this part of the season? I think it could be. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 now from the 6-yard line. A toss play here, and that's number 20 on the right side, stuffed in the backfield for a loss of 2. And that's going to be 2nd down and long coming up here for the Steelers. And the Chargers defensive line gets in the backfield, and number 20 there not able to get anything on that carry. Caleb Johnson, the rookie running back, loses 2 yards on that carry. Some ball now at the 4-yard line here. Rodgers hands it off. Johnson, a nice carry that time, running over a defender to the 9-yard line, and that's a gain of 4. So 3rd down and 8 coming up here for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense.
Thought he would be a perfect fit for the Steelers, just hasn't clicked in the first half of the season. And he'll come out now as Pittsburgh has a 3rd down coming up.
The guy they've been working it to is a big 300-pounder, Darnell Washington.
So Gainwell now comes in at running back. And Pittsburgh set up here for 3rd down and 7 at the 9-yard line. And Rodgers in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw here. 4-man rush for the Steelers. They pick it up. The Chargers. Oh, no. Rodgers fumbles it. And that's going to be a safety. And a big mistake there. And the Chargers defense comes up with an incredible play. Khalil Mack with the sack almost gets the strip fumble on the play. Instead, Rodgers falls on top of it, and it's a safety here for the Chargers.
Other side, the move exactly the same. Khalil Mack comes spinning back in there. Rodgers stepped right into him, got frozen when he saw him on the spin move, backed into the end zone, and 2 points.
Hey, appreciate you, SI. We got Roy. Appreciate you with your nice comment, man. Thank you so much. And Keegan, yeah, talk about a good comeback for the Bears, man. I guess they, a Giants team, I would have thought the Bears would have handled a little bit better. But definitely a good comeback there for Chicago in that game this week. What's up, Bailey? So after that safety now, it's a 2-3 ball game here in this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, LA Pittsburgh 3-2 is a first quarter score, but a final earlier today in hockey. The Los Angeles Kings beat the Penguins by the score of 3-2 in Pittsburgh.
I knew you'd come up with something.
We're working for anything here. We got one first down. We got 19 plays for 29 yards. Dig it in. The landing area rules still apply with the free kick from the 20. Boswell sends it. Return is Darius Davis from the 10.
And Davis with a pretty decent return.
Chargers will get going. Well, you always want to hit in Hollywood, unless it's your quarterback getting hit. There have been too many of those. 19 offensive line combinations, the second most in the league. And then changing pictures.
Woo! And 19 different offensive line combinations this season. That's the highest in the NFL for the Chargers.
9 hits a game. Second highest over the last 20 seasons.
And now Justin Herbert lines up here in the I formation. First down and 10 at the 34-yard line. Herbert hands it off. Vidal up the middle, and he gets about 2 yards on that carry. It'll be second down and long.
So they get tackles, pay one, draft another, get running backs, and what happens? Everybody gets hurt.
And now you have to get creative. And for Herbert, one of the great weapons that he has is his ability to run the football. That probably has meant more.
So second down and 7 now coming up for the Chargers. Herbert in the shotgun here at the 37-yard line.
That same number the entire season a year ago.
Pittsburgh rushes 4. Herbert steps up in the pocket. He's going to run with it now, and he's tackled down just short of the 40-yard line. So only 2 yards on that carry.
Yards against the big quarterback.
Yeah, this, and I don't want to.
So now third down and short coming up here for the Chargers offense.
Quarters now we've seen with Jalen Ramsey playing one free safety position, and Kyle Duggar came over 3 days into the practice a week ago and started all those. And basically,
So third down and 4 now from the 40-yard line here for Justin Herbert. He's in the shotgun looking to throw. Oh, man. And we got a penalty marker on the play. And we got a false start on the offense. And that's going to back up the Chargers. And not what they were looking for here.
Austin Deculus, he's jumped in at left tackle after the injury to Joe Alt.
yeah, and he started weeks 5 through 7 at left tackle for all. But I tell you, after you put on the tape of a week ago against this defense and the way they rushed the passer against the Colts, you'd want a head start too.
So third down and 9 after the penalty. Now at the 35-yard line. Herbert lined up in the shotgun here. It's a 3 wide receiver set. Herbert looking to throw. Pump fakes. Gets it to Johnson, but it's incomplete. And Darius Slay with the nice play, knocking that one out of the hands of the receiver. And it's fourth down and 9 coming up here for the Chargers. And Johnson, number 1. We see a blitz coming here for Pittsburgh. The Chargers pick it up. Herbert, a nice throw, a little behind his receiver, and Johnson not able to complete that one.
Have added so much
What's up, chat? Thanks for hanging out, man.
Literally think about baseball and other sports. They got better and they got faster down the middle.
Big stretch. Look at that. I got a bunch of let's go pass chance. And now we got a nice opportunity for a return here up to the 21-yard line, and that's where Pittsburgh will take over on offense. So with just over 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, Pittsburgh comes back out on offense against the Chargers. So that last drive, 3 plays, only 1 yard for the Chargers offense, and it's a 3-and-out. And now we see Pittsburgh takes over back on offense. This has been a very up and down first quarter for both teams, but Pittsburgh leads 3-2 here in this one.
We didn't play our best. Obviously, the Colts didn't play their best. And I'll tell you what, 44 had a pretty good little overtime there. Pretty good little overtime. Defense came along throughout the entirety of the game. You know, the addition of Sauce looked a little out of sorts early. Then Sauce gets crazy, almost gets a pick. He's celebrating with Tyler Warren in overtime. The boy.
Not a very good performance for my Buccaneers earlier today. But hey, guys, how about the Seattle Seahawks wide receiver Smith and Jigba becomes the first wideout in the NFL this season with over 1,000 receiving yards here in Week 10.
Two defensive coaches that are absolutely killing it right now. Mike Vrabel and Todd Bowles, two of the guys.
Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. All right, fixing to come back now from commercial break. All right, so Pittsburgh now coming back out on offense here for 1st and 10 at the 21. Rodgers pump fakes, gets that completed. DK Metcalf with the grab on the slant play, and that's a first down. Steelers. And Pittsburgh able to complete that one to their number one wideout. It's a slant play on the left side, and he catches that one in traffic and runs over a defender for a big 15-yard gain and a first down, Pittsburgh. Tony, appreciate the support, brother. And now 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. A handoff here to Warren on the draw play, and he gets stuffed there by Perryman after 4 yards on that carry. A nice tackle there by Denzel Perryman, number 6. And we see here Warren takes that handoff on the right side, and Perryman just finds the running back in that rushing lane. Number 27, the defensive back, was also in on the tackle. So now under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Rodgers in the shotgun, gonna look to throw. Steps up in the pocket, over the middle. Oh, a nice big catch by Thomas, the tight end. And that's a first down. Steelers. And man, Washington, number 80, my apologies, was the man with the catch. The big tight end with the grab. He takes the hit, but holds on to the catch. A Third-round pick back in 2023. He is huge, the tight end out of Georgia.
So they were trying to move him to tackle. And I don't think Aaron let it happen. Like, he knew what he had, and he has really been getting to him.
First and 10, toss play. Warren on the left side. Nice run play, breaking tackles, and he gets it up close to the 30-yard line and close to a first down for Pittsburgh. So second down and 1 as we go under a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Here's the look they've fallen in love with right here. Anderson on the outside. Darnell Washington, the tight end who just made the catch. With a good
Well, thank you.
block up inside of him. And we have seen Washington. There's a reason that they...
And Washington, a nice block there on the outside that sprung the running back Warren here for the second down and 1 play, now at the 32-yard line. And Rodgers here under center, heavy set, Warren in the backfield. And Rodgers has got to burn a timeout here.
All blocked up and a timeout taken by the Steelers. They're first. Well, you come to an LA game, you're going to have celebrities here, right? Oh, Derek joining us. Not sitting at the 10-yard line. Reggie Miller. Reggie and Ray were doing the Sixers-Boston game Tuesday night on NBC.
Mookie Betts.
World Series champ. The double play to clinch the World Series. Mookie Betts.
Dan Fouts.
Dan Fouts. All the great throws.
Troy Polamalu in the house.
Among the others. And
And Snoop Doggy Dogg in the house as well here with the Chargers taking on the Steelers.
Where's the drone? What is he on over?
So this will probably be the last play of the first quarter. It's second down and 1 at the 32. Rodgers hands it off. Warren bounces to the right side, and he gets to the 30-yard line, and that's a first down, Steelers. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter, and Pittsburgh leads 3-2.
That's interesting. You know, I mean, I hate to say it, but it is a little Steelerish.
And it feels like a playoff game.
It does.
An important game,
Yeah,
right?
one of those slug it out early, and we'll see where we go later.
Go. After 1, Pittsburgh 3, Los Angeles 2. Sunday night football.
Ooh, there's our boy Rick. Welcome back, buddy. Let's go Chargers.
I'm not really one for the spotlight, but there is some gravy to be had. You know, I always seem to get primo parking. But
What's up, Rick? Hope you're doing good, man. I don't get it. Who's winning? Hey, we got just the end of the first quarter. Right now, the Steelers are winning 3-2 over the Chargers. The Chargers were able to get a safety on there in the first quarter. So let's go ahead and go over the stats here for both teams. And guys, there's not really a lot to go over for either team in this one. For the Chargers, Justin Herbert with only 14 passing yards and Vidal with only 5 rushing yards in this one. Quentin Johnson has 1 catch for 9 yards. For Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers, Rodgers is throwing for 45 yards here in the first quarter. Jalen Warren with 5 carries for 21 yards as well. And DK Metcalf with 1 catch for 19 yards, while Darnell Washington has 1 catch for 15 yards here in this one. The Steelers have been spreading the ball around quite a bit, trying to get it to their playmakers here as we get ready to start the second quarter. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Yeah, man, Matt, close game thus far.
Find nationwide. Chargers have a beautiful new facility, the Bolt. And in the atrium, there's that great book from Alex Spanos. But fans some of the sweetest looking uniforms in football history. Paul Lowe, Lance Allworth, Dave Fouch, Junior Seau, LaDainian Tomlinson, Antonio Gates, Phillip Rivers, Justin Herbert. Those all big moments in the careers of those players, the uniforms they were wearing.
And there's Dean Spanos, the owner and chairman of the board for the Los Angeles Chargers. As he looks on, it's first down and 10 now at the 31. Rodgers in the shotgun, throws it, and that's Freiermuth with the catch, breaking tackles, and he gets inside the 20-yard line, and he's going to be a yard short of the first down marker. So second down and inches coming up here for Pittsburgh, and the Steelers fans love it here in Los Angeles, and it's Pat Freiermuth, the reliable tight end there on the tight end screen, and he gets that one completed for a nice gain going forward. So second down and 1 coming up here for Pittsburgh at the 21-yard line. Rodgers hands it off. Johnson breaks through up the middle, and he gets it down to the 12-yard line. There is a flag on the play, and the Chargers are pointing at the Steelers offense. So holding on the offense, and that will back up Pittsburgh after that nice run there by Johnson, number 76, the one called with the holding penalty on the play. So now under 14 minutes to go here in the second quarter, Pittsburgh leads 3-2. So at the 31-yard line, second and 10 for Rodgers in the shotgun, under pressure, throws. Oh, and that one's a big catch by Smith. And Giano Smith with the catch. And that's going to be a first down, Steelers.
Boy, he's got his hand back on the end of that ball up against his forearm. Check this look. Ball hit the ground and then it
Point of it definitely did.
Yeah. And Jim Harbaugh will challenge this.
And we'll see Harbaugh challenge this one, and he might be able to reverse this one here. We'll have to see what happens. So yeah, Bob, the safety happened. Rodgers was trying to make a play, and he scrambled too far behind his offensive line, and he ended up getting a safety when he got sacked by Khalil Mack. But he actually got lucky because he dropped the ball, and it could have been a fumble and a touchdown for the Chargers, but instead, it was just a safety with Rodgers falling back on the football. What's up, Davenport? Do you ever watch the Chiefs? Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, we streamed them a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, man, thanks for asking. Hope you guys are doing good. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions or any shout outs you guys want to make sure you hit me up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house.
Triple H is like, but DX, you all like suck it, right? The audience is like, no, we hate you. Triple H is like, why? They're like, because you're a coward and you can't fight for yourself. Triple H is like, but I got a sledgehammer. The audience is like,
Shouldn't you be in prison for hitting someone with a sledgehammer?
Triple H is like, I'm the best at wrestling. The audience is like,
Get the tomato!
Oh my God, what the hell? The shit people post online, guys. All right, I think we're about done here. Oh, so the pass is reversed. It's an incomplete pass now after the challenge by the Chargers hardball. And you can see it there from another angle. It does look like Smith was not able to bring that football in. It was a nice throw from Aaron Rodgers, the tight end, not able to bring it in for the catch. Thank you, Bob. Good night, brother. 3rd and 10. Gainwell hit right after the catch in the flat. And he's going to get knocked out of bounds, which is going to bring up 4th down now for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. And a nice play there by the Chargers defense, forcing the Pittsburgh Steelers now to have to go for another field goal attempt. And Boswell already 1 for 1 on the night with a 59-yard make for Pittsburgh. And now here comes the Boz out for a 45-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is up, and it is no good, and it's wide right. And Steelers now keep their lead at 3-2. Yeah, Marcus Davenport, I really do think that we will see the Chiefs make the playoffs this year. Now, we could see 2 other teams in their division make the playoffs, including the Chargers or the Broncos, especially with the Broncos playing as good as they are right now on defense. But we still just got to wait to see what happens, guys. What we got here? Cup of haters. A cup of haters. What's up, Josh? He says, we don't know who's coming out of the AFC. And we got a nice catch and run there for Harris in the flat. And he gets it up to the 40-yard line on 1st down. A nice play there for the Chargers offense. Herbert finding the open man. And Josh was right, man. The Patriots are looking good. And yeah, Marcus, I like Enzo. I'm a big WWE fan. Wish Enzo Amore was still in WWE. That guy was freaking awesome, dude. So 2nd down and 5 now from the 40-yard line. Herbert's in the shotgun here for the Chargers. He's going to look to throw. Gets that completed to Johnson. A nice move there. And he's got a 1st down, Chargers. And Johnson with a nice catch and run on the wide receiver screen. And number 1 gets a new set of downs there for the Chargers offense. And Justin Herbert 5 for 9 for 27 yards here in the first half. Ball at the 48-yard line near midfield. Herbert in the shotgun looking to throw under pressure, gets rid of it downfield. Johnson not able to make the catch. He was one-on-one coverage with Darius Slay there on the outside. It's incomplete. And now 2nd down and long coming up for the Chargers. Herbert went for his man there on the outside. It was one-on-one coverage there with Darius Slay. Johnson, number 1, not able to get up enough to make a play on the football. So 2nd down and 10 now coming up here for the Chargers offense. Herbert Play action. Oh, he's going to hand it off. Vidal, a nice carry, and he takes that draw play all the way up to the 45-yard line, and a first down, Chargers. And Vidal has really brought a lot of experience here and know-how in that backfield, but now, Darius Slay is down on the ground. And the trainers are checking on him. I hope he's doing okay.
He's going for the ride. One of his guys got him. Kyle Duggar. Jalen Ramsey is the two safety.
And looks like friendly contact there, unfortunately. Woo! Gotta get your stretches in. Oh, man, guys, this game keeps being boring like this. We might have to call it a night early.
So, everything was about sports. Don't be disrespectful, okay? You ask you guys to shake hands, you want you guys to shake hands.
But we already talked to your coaches. Y'all don't want a 15-yard penalty straight from the back, because I'm going to tell your coaches it was on y'all.
Yes, sir.
Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Gentlemen, come together, shake hands, introduce yourselves. Me.
Right.
Thank you.
Have a good one for you,
So first down and 10 now coming up for the Chargers offense. And that was a nice play. They're up to the 40-yard line now for the Chargers. And Herbert under center here. Vidal in the backfield. 2 wide receivers set. Play action. Herbert throws. Nice catch there from Gaskin. And he gets out of bounds for the 5-yard gain. And after Vidal picked up 11 yards, now it's a nice throw into the flat. And that sets up second down and 5 coming up here for the Chargers. And J.J. Watt with the pressure coming on the left side, or I should say the right side. He got a nice chip there from the tight end. And Herbert able to get rid of the football before the pressure gets there from T.J. Watt. So second down and 5 now at the 36-yard line. Herbert tosses it. Davis, number 12, makes a move, and he's slammed down. What a big tackle there by Pierre, number 42. And an excellent play made there by the Steelers defensive back. And they did a nice reverse run from the wide receiver, and a big slam down there for number 42, Pierre. And bam! So third down and 2 after the slam. And now here at the 33-yard line. Herbert in the shotgun here for the Chargers. And play action. No, he's going to hand it off. Vidal gets it up the middle on that draw play for a first down, Chargers. So first down and 10 now for the Chargers as they're marching down the field. And that running back room has been decimated by injury for the Chargers. As we see Omarion Hampton, the rookie, is on injured reserve with that ankle injury. So first down and 10 coming up here for the Chargers offense at the 25-yard line. They're approaching the red zone. Herbert, play action, under pressure, blitz coming for Pittsburgh, and they get to the quarterback. Herbert goes down, and that's not a good sign. Herbert looks like he got hurt on the play, and now the trainers are coming out to check on the quarterback. And not a good sign there for the Chargers offense. Quarterback Justin Herbert limping around, and that is not good.
Pipkins couldn't get it done, and he just keeps running, and then his own guy one more time, and one more time, it's Duggar.
So now 2nd down and 15 at the 30-yard line. Herbert remains in the game, looking to throw, steps up in the pocket. That one's caught. Lad McConkey with the catch, and he gets another first down. Chargers. And man, the Steelers defense, they got some pressure there on the quarterback, Justin Herbert, once again, but he slings that one over the middle, and Lad McConkey makes his first catch of the game on that slant play, and that's a first down, Los Angeles. And now Herbert's starting to get hot here. And it's 1st down and 10, now at the 14-yard line. And a play action here for Herbert. Looking to throw, gets it completed. No! The tight end, Gaskin, drops it right through his hands, and it's 2nd down and 10. What's up, Mr. Fulton? And yeah, we're getting some snow here in Michigan as well. So Ramsey playing very good coverage on the back end. So 2nd down and 10. Blitz coming for Pittsburgh. Herbert throws it up, and Gaskin can't get there. Herbert had to throw that one sooner than he wanted to.
He's getting hit from everywhere. This is great. Watch Highsmith's move here. Underneath the tackle at that point.
And man, Highsmith made an excellent play getting underneath the left tackle there as he was able to make a play on the ball. And Herbert looking for a roughing the passer penalty, but he won't get one. So now Herbert on 3rd and 10, looking to throw over the middle. Oh, and that one's almost intercepted. And it's going to be 4th down and 10 now coming up here for the Chargers.
So the gauntlet has been dropped in this game. We are going to see man coverage from teams that don't always play man coverage, and we are going to see these two quarterbacks under siege. They are just going to fire away, especially...
Man, Kyle Duggar, the newly acquired safety, almost comes up with the interception. Instead, we'll see a 32-yard field goal attempt coming up here for the Chargers. And it's good for Dicker, the kicker. And when's the last time you seen this score, guys? Chargers 5, the Steelers 3 here in the 2nd quarter. All right, so we'll look at that last drive there for the Steelers. Or I should say the Chargers. 13 plays, 51 yards in just over 5.5 minutes. And the 32-yard field goal attempt is good from Dicker, the kicker. And now it's a 5-3 lead for the Chargers over the Steelers with 7:32 to go here in the 2nd.
All right, bro. I love y'all boys. Miss y'all.
Oh, girl. All right, so we're just waiting to get back from commercial break here, guys, in this one. Thank you for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. What's up, Brian? No, I have not played in the NFL, but it would have been a dream of mine if I could. Yeah, Mac, I agree with you, man, but hopefully McMillan and Godwin and Bucky Irvin will all be coming back soon, man.
We had our chances to make it a little.
Dun, 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 dun. So Herbert getting his ankle looked at here and getting it taped up as well. So that left or right ankle, it looks like here for Herbert, was definitely affected on that last tackle on the last drive. So 1st and 10 here for Rodgers. Oh, and he goes down for the sack. And Dupree, number 48, with the big sack on Rodgers. And it's going to be 2nd down and long. And the Chargers defense comes up with a big stop there. Rodgers tried to step up in the pocket. And Dupree just seen him coming. And he's able to get to the quarterback and bring him down. And Rodgers almost fumbled it on that sack. So now after the sack, it's 2nd and 11 here at the 26-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun hands it off. Warren met in the backfield, makes a move, and he gets it up to the 30-yard line. And that's a nice gain of 3, but that sets up 3rd down and long. Yeah, you never know, Mac, especially with the way he's getting hit, man. Hey, what's up, Codes? Appreciate you, man. Congratulations to your Patriots on getting a big win, man. And you're right, Joshua. We got a baseball score here in this one, dude. Oh, yeah, without a doubt, Mac. A great pick with May. And now 3rd and 8 here at the 30-yard line. And Rodgers in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Under pressure, throws it downfield. And Rodgers, has it almost intercepted. And Reed, number 46, with the play. And it's incomplete. 4th down and 8 coming up for the Steelers. And Rodgers had a man downfield. But Reed, the defensive back, the rookie, number 46, makes an excellent play here on the defense. Austin was in one-on-one coverage. And what a good play there for the defensive back. And a punt coming up here. And a nice kick. And we'll see where the Chargers come back out on offense. And Davis catches it at about the 18. And the fair catch will bring the Chargers offense back out on the field. Keith, what's going on, man? You must be so upset with your Jags, dude. Oh, my gosh. Can't believe they led, 26-10 heading into the 4th quarter? Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. All right, guys, so we are almost to halftime. A little under 6 minutes remaining in this one. And we'll see the Chargers offense come back out onto the field. Oh, yeah. All right. Uh-oh. Look at that. There's Snoop Dogg there with some takeaways. They're on the Steelers defense.
14 takeaways. When they lose, just 2. Steeler fans are happy, like Snoop, with that Snoop Youth Football League jacket he's wearing, where they can drop it on the opponents. D-O-double-G with it.
D-O-double-G, Snoop Dogg. And now 1st down and 10 coming up here for the Chargers offense. Herbert in the pistol formation, hands it off. Vidal breaks through to the 30-yard line and a 1st down, Chargers.
Drop it like it's real, Chris. No, don't.
He's like the coolest guy in the world. How can you?
He is. So listen, Jalen Ramsey, who's also cool, moving him to free safety.
Yeah.
Did what?
Well, you know, he's kind of been stuck back at the end of the field back there, and you want to get your best athletes involved and down and engaged.
So 1st and 10 now after that run. Herbert, quick throw to Johnson, and a big stiff arm there, and he gets forward for about 3 yards, and it sets up 2nd down and long. A quick wide receiver screen there for Johnson, and that sets up 2nd down and long.
But I also know kind of who he is, and he's going to be impatient. He's going to want to hit somebody. He's going to want to make an interception. He's going to want to make a play. It's hard for great players to sit back and play the position and just say, all right, I'm the free safety. It's up to me.
So 2nd down and 7 now coming up for the Chargers. And Herbert lined up here in the shotgun. Ball now at the 43, and no, my bad, the 33-yard line. Herbert steps up, throws, and that's incomplete. Intended for his tight end, but there is a flag.
Looks like this one's on LA. That's the initial signal from Brad Rogers.
Holding. Offense number 75.
So holding on the offense, and that's going to back up the Chargers here. It's on the center, Boziem. And you can see Patrick Queen coming in on the blitz, and that most certainly is a hold. So now 2nd down and 17 coming up here for the Chargers. So ball now back at the 23-yard line, 2nd down and 17. Herbert, quick throw. Vidal with the catch in the flat. He makes a nice move, runs over a defender, and gets it up to the 36-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. So Vidal, a nice run there after the catch, and he's able to turn that into something rather than nothing. Yeah, Mac, you're so right, man. We might be calling it a halftime here in this one, guys. Woo! Don't forget to please hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. And now we see Herbert under pressure, gets out of the sack, but then he goes down. And that's Newton, number 95, who gets in on the sack for Pittsburgh. And that's going to bring up 4th down now for the Steelers. Good old-fashioned slugfest. Go Pat, says Fool. Appreciate you. Our member Josh in the chat. And it's Benton with the sack. Both teams have 2 sacks here on the day. And that one pushes it to the 29-yard line. And a punt coming up here. The Steelers trying to go for the block, but they don't get there. And a fair catch made at the 22-yard line.
Steelers take over with 3 minutes. 5-3. You don't like this game, Chris? You know who loves this game? Those 2 guys right there. That's what it means to the division. Steelers try to stay tough on the Ravens. Steelers try to stay in touch with the Broncos. Chargers have swept the
up, dude? Tools saying shout out to the Patriots. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but eventually somebody needs
What is a
to
pat?
take this one out. We have seen more missed opportunities. This is going to be a big play game, I think. Not many big plays, but there'll be a couple. And at some point...
So 3 minutes to go here in this one, ladies and gents. And now Steelers take over on offense at the 23-yard line after the punt. Rodgers now lined up here under center. Warren in the backfield. And they're going to toss it to him on the right side. A nice run there. Cuts inside. Gets it up to the 27-yard line. Keith, what's up, brother?
That would be my question too. Well, now you got Metcalf out here and the safety. There's a single safety, but he's sort of 2/3 of the way over there, and then's going to sneak back if they don't throw it immediately. But they have to take the initial look away from Aaron Rodgers, because if he gets a true one-on-one, just want the DK.
So DK Metcalf averaging almost 59 yards receiving per game, and this one only 19. So 2nd down and 6. Now for Rodgers, he's looking to throw. 4-man rush over the middle. That one's intercepted, and the Chargers get a big pick, and that one's returned to the 37-yard line, and it's going to be 1st down Chargers. And oh my goodness, Aaron Rodgers with a terrible interception. He overthrows his intended target. I believe he was looking for DK Metcalf here. And Metcalf comes in. And oh, just too high of a throw. And number 27 comes up with the pick. So the turnover there is exactly what the Chargers offense needed. And now they come back out on the field with the football in great field position here for their next offensive drive. Mike Oxmall, hi, and thanks for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Jason Lee, appreciate you, bro. 1st and 10 here, handoff, Vidal up the middle, breaks the tackle, gets up to the 30-yard line, and he's close to the 1st down marker. So 2nd down and short coming up here for the Chargers, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Jay, sorry to hear about your Commanders, man. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, the Lions with an impressive win here today. As we go over some of these games here, guys. Yeah, the Lions get a 44-22 victory over the Commanders. A big win on the road. We also seen the Los Angeles Rams get a 42-26 victory over the San Francisco 49ers. The Seahawks score 44 as well with a 44-22 victory over the Arizona Cardinals. Man, a lot of high-scoring games here today, guys. For New Orleans, they get their 2nd win of the year, 17-7 over the Carolina Panthers. The Baltimore Ravens get a 27-19 victory over Minnesota. And the New York Giants, unfortunately, squander a lead in the 4th quarter and lose 24-20 against the Chicago Bears. The Cleveland Browns lose to the New York Jets, who get their 2nd win of the season on 27-20 over Cleveland. For Indianapolis, they get a big win in overtime over the Atlanta Falcons there in Berlin, in Germany, with the 31-25 victory in overtime. Denver Broncos got a 10-7 victory over the Las Vegas Raiders on Thursday Night Football. The New England Patriots get a big win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 28-23 over Tampa Bay on the road. And the Buffalo Bills squander a big one here as we see Miami dominate with the 30-13 victory over the Buffalo Bills. And the Houston Texans make the comeback with just a few seconds left with the go-ahead touchdown. They win 36-29 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate you holding down the chat for us, brother. And now 2nd down and 3. A handoff here. Vidal, nice stiff arm. And he gets it inside. And a 1st down, Chargers. And a nice run there by Vidal. And he gets that a new set of downs there for the Chargers.
Running inside. And I think part of it is they have their speed linebackers in
So now it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for the Chargers. And the ball now at the 26-yard line. Quick throw. Johnson with the catch. Makes a move. Cuts inside. And he gets that to the 20-yard line. And now in the red zone is the Chargers offense. Keith, appreciate you with the 100. It looks like Darius Slay is going to be evaluated for a concussion and possibly out for the rest of this game. A nice catch in the flat there from the tight end, Gaskin, and that sets up 3rd down and 1. Herbert getting the ball out quickly and getting out of bounds. It was the Pittsburgh Steelers defense that called a timeout the play before, and now with 49 seconds remaining here in the first half, Pittsburgh trails 3-5. And now a timeout here from the Chargers.
Going to take this timeout. Each team has 2. We got a 3rd and 1 coming up, Chris.
All right, let's take a look at our next gen set powered by AWS. Thank you very much. We've got Watt on the outside.
And TJ Watt with 0 pressures on 16 pass rush snaps here in this one. And he's chased around the quarterback, and he's had chip blocks on 19% of his pass rushes this season. So not exactly what you would see from the Chargers, as they normally try to chip block a lot against TJ Watt.
Those next gen stats powered by
AWS.
Got it. But that number's huge, by the way. When I saw that, it's remarkable, that difference from those other 2 guys, Hutchinson and Garrett.
No doubt, and that's what you have to do with those guys.
So 3rd down and 1 now for the Chargers at the 18-yard line. Herbert in the shotgun. The Steelers bring the blitz. Vidal on the run. He's tackled down, but not before he gets the 1st down. Chargers. And Vidal has been a veteran who has definitely stepped up in the absence of so many running backs in that backfield. And that gives him a new set of downs on that carry. So less than 25 seconds remaining. Ball now at the 15-yard line. Herbert in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Pump fakes. Gets it out quickly. Oh, and Keenan Allen can't make the grab. It's incomplete. And now with 16 seconds remaining, the Chargers are on 2nd and 10.
Stop on the corner.
You know how they say don't throw hanging curveballs? That was a hanging curveball right there. It was a pump fake first and then a late throw. And Pierre really should have had an opportunity to get that one. That was behind and late. And that is
So 2nd down and 10 coming up now for the Chargers at the 15-yard line. They're in the red zone. Herbert in the shotgun here. Good to throw over the middle. That's caught. Ladd McConkey with the touchdown. Chargers. And his 4th touchdown of the game, of the year, I should say. And it's a 7-play, 38-yard drive in 1:57. And Ladd McConkey gets the 1st touchdown of the game.
and he gives you
Hey, Godskin, appreciate you, man. Hard loss today for my Bucks, but that's all right. That's all right.
Now it's just like they planned it. They've left the Steelers barely any time on the clock. Dicker, the extra point. Steph has made all 22 this season, and the Chargers take a 9-point lead.
Watch the double wiggle coming right down here on the defenders. Might have been the guy just outside 26. Here he's going to watch this. 1, 2, 3, and wide open. That is the hardest play in football, in my opinion, to try to cover. And
Oh, yeah, without a doubt, man. Drake May looked really, really good in that game against the Bucks. Nathan, you're right. Justin Herbert is starting to get hot going up against this Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Both of the backup tackles have played very well here early on for the Chargers. And Ladd McConkey gets in the end zone. The extra point makes it a 12-3 game here. The Chargers have a 9-point lead.
Justin Herbert throw the ball. It's as beautiful as any quarterback you've ever seen throw the ball. Beauty, speed, power, all of it.
as a matter of fact, he told us he is
Joshua Drake May. It's like a superhero.
anticipating holes in the zone defense.
Yeah, so Dart, unfortunately, Keith suffered a concussion and was ruled out of the rest of the game near the start of the fourth quarter or the end of the third quarter, I think, for the Giants. So, guys, we got 12 seconds remaining here before halftime. We'll be sure to give you guys a halftime stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you guys have any football questions, let me know with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. And yeah, you're right, Godskin. Rams are looking very, very good this year as well. The Buccaneers next two opponents, the Bills, and then the Rams. Yeah, so the Buccaneers better get their act together pretty dang quickly here.
Maybe you need 22. That's the excitement of these long field goals being made in these climate-controlled environments. Fans are excited.
So Rodgers first and 10 from the 35, looking to throw, under pressure. He's going to get rid of it, and that one's almost intercepted. So now 1 second remaining here for the Steelers offense before halftime.
Man's thrown more than a few magical Hail Marys.
Joshua, I can't blame you with that, man. Stafford is definitely a guy I think should be in the MVP conversation right now.
I mean, we have seen, you know what's weird, Mike, is that we're now down to the point where we're seeing Aaron do what he does best, which is escape and move around the pocket. But they're not hitting the plays when he's doing that, which is really unusual. His numbers are really good.
So now here we go with 5 seconds remaining before the end of the first half. Ball at the 35-yard line. Rodgers, quick throw off the hands of Austin, and that's incomplete with 1 second remaining. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out here on the channel. We're going to give you guys a quick stat recap here as we get ready for halftime. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Joshua's right. He loves his QB. A big win for his New England Patriots over my Buccaneers here earlier today on this beautiful football Sunday. So a timeout here for the Chargers right before the Steelers run their last play of the first half. So everybody, we'll give you a stat recap coming up here for the Chargers. And Justin Herbert finishes the first half 13 of 22 for 91 yards and a touchdown. We see Vidal, number 30, with 8 carries for 49 yards on the ground game here for the Chargers offense. And Ladd McConkey with 2 catches for 31 yards and a touchdown reception, with Quentin Johnson having 4 catches for 27 yards as well. So Rodgers and the Steelers with 1 second remaining will try a Hail Mary here from the 35-yard line. And Rodgers quick throw out to Wilson, and Wilson doesn't get anywhere on the play as he's out of bounds after about a 4-yard catch and run, and that's going to take us into halftime. So for Aaron Rodgers, he finishes his first half with 64 passing yards and 1 interception. Jalen Warren with 7 carries for 28 yards in the first half. DK Metcalf with 1 catch for 19 yards. Darnell Washington with 1 catch for 15 yards as well. They spread the ball around quite a bit. A bunch of guys with at least 1 catch. But man, this Steelers offense is really struggling here against this Chargers defense heading into halftime. Dude, Joshua, that's what I'm saying, man. If the Buccaneers were fully healthy this season, I mean, watch out for Tampa Bay, dude, for real, man. All right, guys, I think we're going to call it a night here at halftime. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. I've got to get to bed, man. I got to be up early for my job tomorrow morning, guys. So with this one being just a low-scoring game right now, we're going to go ahead and call it at halftime. Now, guys, if you ask me, based on what we're seeing, I've got to go with the Chargers winning this one. My original pick was the Steelers, but based on what we're seeing here at halftime, I really do think that the Chargers are going to be able to win here coming up in the second half. Thank you, Godson. Appreciate you, man, for the love in the chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out, guys. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Peace out, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday Night Football matchup right now at halftime. It is the Chargers leading the Pittsburgh Steelers 12-3, and I really do think the Chargers are going to pull away with this one in the second half. Later, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace out. Thanks for hanging out on the channel.